I used to think that after you have given birth at the hospital, you just take your baby, pay your bills, and go home. But I was pleasantly surprised after I gave birth when my doctor called me before I was discharged and sat me down and gave me 7 important instructions on how to take care of myself and my baby postpartum. Hi, how are you doing today? My name is Millennial Auntie. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, karibu sana, asante kwa kuja. Have you subscribed? No? Please subscribe before we continue, if you don't mind. And if it's not your first time here, welcome back. Today, I'm going to talk to you, or I'm going to share with you those 7 important instructions that my doctor gave me on the day of my discharge from hospital after I had given birth to my son. Sit comfortably, I'll be back in a jiffy.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day.
The first instruction was to do a sitz bath. This is because I had a vaginal birth, and when you have a vaginal birth, your perianal and genital area is sore, and if you had tears or you were cut, those incisions have a name. I'll put it somewhere, I'm forgetting. So you need to treat that area after you have given birth. So I was advised to sit in, is it in or on? To sit in lukewarm saline water in a basin or in a sitz basin so that I can treat my genital area. I was advised to do it twice a day for 10 to 20 minutes until that area was totally healed. It worked very well. My healing went on very well. It was steady. It didn't take long. I did not get infections, and I am doing totally okay. The second instruction was to maintain high levels of hygiene, both for myself and for my baby. This is because when your baby is born, their immunity is very weak or very low, or rather starting to build from scratch. Therefore, you're supposed to be very clean as a mother, I was told that, so that your baby does not get infections. And I would remember in my 3rd trimester, that instruction came from my instincts at some point. You know that trimester where you feel the nesting instinct. You feel like cleaning your house, like you feel like deep cleaning, turning everything up and down and making sure the house is very clean as you wait for your baby. So that instruction followed me after I gave birth through my doctor. You take care of yourself, make sure hygiene is top notch, so that your baby does not get sick, and also you don't get sick. You really don't want to get sick postpartum. It's an overwhelming time. It's a very busy time. It's a very delicate time. So hygiene for both mom and baby has been working very well for me. Instruction number 3 was to sunbathe my child every single day. This is because when he was born, he had mild jaundice. You know, the yellowing of the eyes and the skin. And I was advised that he doesn't need treatment at the hospital, that ordinary sunshine, the sunlight would help with that. Also, I was told sunshine will help with vitamin D. Vitamin D helps in the absorption of calcium in the body, and that means it helps with strengthening your bones. And that means I had to sunbathe my baby every single day because I was not given vitamin D drops. Some people are given that, especially in countries where sometimes there is no sun for a very long time. But I was advised that I make sure I sunbathe my baby every single day. Instruction number 4 was to sponge bathe my baby until the umbilical cord falls off. This is because the umbilical cord is still clamped. It's still not healed. Although it is not a painful thing, it can get infected. So I was advised to make sure I sponge bathe my baby. Sponge bathing means you clean your baby's body using a sponge or a piece of cloth. You wipe down their body without inserting or immersing your baby in water. You know, so I was advised to do that until the cord fell off. My baby's cord fell off on around day 16, 17 after he was born, and that is when I gave him his first bath in a bathtub. The other instruction was how to care for my baby's umbilical cord. I was given an antiseptic called Clean Cord, and I was advised to treat the umbilical cord twice a day. The instructions were put drops around the cord to cover the cord and the cord area, and make sure when I'm putting the diaper on him, make sure it does not cover the umbilical cord. So I made sure I have treated the umbilical cord twice a day until it fell off. The other instruction was nutrition for the lactation period. As a breastfeeding mother, your diet cannot be the same. I mean, it cannot be haphazard. You have to eat intentionally. I was advised to eat 2 extra meals per day. Make sure I take something in between my main meals. For example, between breakfast and lunch, make sure I have a snack in between. And then between lunch and dinner, there's a snack in between. So that is what I have been doing. It has been helping a lot with my milk supply. And also I was advised to take a lot of hot fluids, especially because in the beginning my milk took time to come, and so I had to make sure after it has come in, I have to make sure the supply is constant, the supply stays healthy. So the hot fluids I have been taking have been hot cocoa, hot porridge, or rather warm. Hot can be too much to think about. Imagine hot porridge. So I've been taking hot cocoa, hot porridge, and hot bone soup. Bone soup has been very helpful, especially with my recovery of I had bad knees during pregnancy, so that has been recovering very well. I believe it's the calcium in the bone soup. I've been taking soup from the bones of cows and goats and chicken especially. So that is what I have been taking for the hot fluids. The last instruction I was given was the date of my first postnatal clinic. If you would remember, my son was born at around 37 weeks and 4 days, according to my last period before I got pregnant. And that meant he had to be taken care of, he had to be checked as soon as possible. But anyway, for that I was told I should go back for the first clinic after 2 weeks, so that he would be checked, his progress would be checked, and also my healing would be checked, how my genital area was doing. So I was instructed to go back to the hospital for the first clinic after 2 weeks. So make sure every instruction you're given after you have given birth, you follow it to the letter to make your postpartum smooth, because postpartum is not easy. You're going to need to follow those instructions so that your journey to healing and your journey to getting used to parenting and to your new baby can be smooth. Thank you so much for watching to the end. I'm going to link for you more videos on my pregnancy journey, where you're going to get more information for pregnancy and everything related to it. Thank you so much. Goodbye. I'll see you in the next video.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.